So I am in Ihiala, right?
Azia.
I am in Azia.
In Ihiala local government.
Okay.
Of Anambra State.
Okay. And this is the family house of my very good friend, my brother, Azuh Arinze.
Yes, this is actually my Obi, my Iba. Where, if you're a titled person, when you have visitors, this is where you welcome them. If you look there, you will see me. We're not, we have some Lagos chiefs. So this one shows, you can see it, Ichie Azuh Arinze, Odenigbo Azuh. So you can see it. And that's the picture of my late father. Ichie Azuh Arinze. Yes. So as a titled man, there are some formalities that we don't forget, especially when we have big visitors, like my friend and my brother, Olumide Iyanda. When you visit an Igbo man, especially a titled man, the first thing he usually welcomes you with is the kola nut. And here is the kola nut. Usually we say the kola nut does not understand English. So I'm going to pray on and with this kola nut in Igbo language. Ndị Igbo si na-ewetara je wetara ndụ. Asị na ọ na-abịa egwu ụzọ egwu ha ọnụ. Ọ ga-adịrị anyị mma na Eke, dịrị anyị mma n'Orie, dịrị anyị mma n'Afọ, dịrị anyị mma na Nkwọ. Sọsị ha anyị ga na-eri ka anyị ga na-afụ, nke ga-eri anyị aga-afụ ya. Ezi oyi nwoke Mighty Olumide Iyanda, ukwu iji bịa n'Azia ya ma mma, mana nke ya eji na ya makarị onwe ya. Ndị be gị mgbe ị na-apụ ịhapụrụ ha n'udo, ịnakwa ya anagide ha n'udo. N'ihu ka anyị ga na-eje, maka na n'ihu ka oke enwe na-ama. Anyị ga-agba ụgbana. Ụgbana etogodi onye n'ahụ, ọ ka hara mma na-eje. So ihe ọma, ihe akụ, ihe enwe, ọmụmụ, akụnụba, ha ncha niile ka anyị na-ayọ na-enwekwa n'okwukwe na Chineke ga-emezuru anyị site na Christ dị nwe n'anyị. Amen. So when a titled man finishes praying, you hail him by his status. So you say Ichie Odenigbo. Ichie Odenigbo. So that is how we do it. Unfortunately, that's what we call the trap. Mommy,
you want me can come into the shot now?
I wanted to get. That's what they call. We have one traditional this thing that I wanted to. If you are, so you know, as a titled man, it's just that this is we just came. Usually, when I offer people kola nuts, I put it here. We have all the traditional paraphernalia of office that we use. So this is one of them. Now, when I'm attending some traditional engagements, when you see me in my traditional attire, you see me holding this. It's one of the signals of my office as the Odenigbo of Azia. You know, there are too many things. Unfortunately, because of time, I would have entertained you. But I'm assuring you and I'm promising you that I'm going to invite you again where we'll have ample time. When you see tattooed people moving, you see them moving with this their tusk. Unfortunately, I'm not wearing any of my traditional or native caps. Everything is upstairs, but you know, this is an impromptu destiny. But I'll still invite you again so that when you come, then we'll take time for me to explain all the things that are here. Where we are currently is called a bar. Once only tattooed people, or mostly tattooed people, have it, where they welcome their fellow tattooed men, friends, special guests like you, which is what we are doing. So usually we are supposed to break this kola nut, but because you're visiting Azia for the first time, I'm going to give you this one to put in your pocket. Why I'll give you to put in your pocket is because in Igbo tradition, they say when the kola nut gets home, it will tell where it's coming from. If we eat it here, the story of this kola nut will end. But if it goes home with you, maybe it is your wife, or when you're bringing out things from your pocket, if your wife sees it, you say, oh, I visited Azuh. That is why in Igbo, this thing, we have one proverb, Ojiruono, Okuebosi. Once the kola nut gets to a destination, it will, once the kola nut gets home, it will tell his destination, where it's coming from. So that's what we're going to do with this kola nut. When you get back to Owerri, I know people will see you and you say, okay, it was when I went to Azia. So kola nut, usually, we use it to send messages, we use it to pray, we eat it. There are too many things we do with kola nut. But of course, you know, I'm still young. Maybe when we are old, we'll begin to rotate this our visit. Once in a while, we'll go to Ogmomosho, we'll spend 1 month there. When we are old, we just ask our drivers to carry us. They will say, okay, this is why we're coming to Azia and everything. So this is where we moved from before coming to this stage. So, but usually, when you come to so you can put this one in your pocket. Usually, when you come to the home of a tattooed person, when you wake up in the morning, there are certain things you do. Number one, you pray. So this is called the native church. Well, when you're a tattooed person, you do 8. When you're not a tattooed person, you know, we have high chiefs, we have the lower ones. When you're a lower chief, you do 4. When you are an Ichie, an Ogbehi, like me, you do 8. So you watch me and see how I will do it. Because usually when we wake up in the morning, we say our prayer. If you look at my shoe, you see it, Odenigbo. So that's my tattoo. Yes, so this is how we do it. Oga dry man, dry man only. Dry man afa. Dry man anko. Ihe ọma ga na-akpa ihu. Ihe akụ akụ. Ihe enwe. Ọganihu. I'm coming. Otu, Ebo, Eto, Eno, Ise, Isi, Isa, Isato. Only a tattooed person can do this 8. They can be trying it in Lagos. So if a non-tattooed person tries this thing in where we are, in this community, they will tell you how many tubers of yam you will bring with a goat or cow, depending on how you. So what I've done shows that I'm a fully qualified Ichie in Azia, not a roadside one. I'm not talking about this one that they buy with money. You must have attained a measure of I'm looking for the word now. Before your town or your community, we confer such chieftaincy titles on you. There are people who say they want to, but they tell them they cannot. In this community. So when you go and you see some people, when you're not a chief and you do, when you're a younger chief, you do 4. When you're a full one, just like I am, you do 8. And that is what I have done. Unfortunately, because we are still going back to Owerri, I would have entertained you very well. I would have asked them to get us some palm wine, some alligator pepper, they would have arranged some things that we see, but don't worry, we'll still do it. So he had done in a kaigo. Koko na Chineke emezuru ya site na Christ dị nwa na anyị. Amen.
Ichie Odenigbo. Ichie Odenigbo. When I get back to Lagos,
yes, this is of course, once you go right in, you see my what do I call it, my ancestral home or what? Well, this is where I'm from. So the street actually is named after my father, Ichie Azuh Arinze. So it's called Ichie Azuh Arinze Drive. And down there is where the community that produced this small Azuh Arinze. Yes. So it's always a pleasure coming around to see how things are going and everything. So nice to welcome you to Azia, Olumide. But you know, this one is a whistle stop visit. We are going to plan a correct one where we'll have enough time to just, we'll relax. I'll take you around. We'll move to stream, get them to supply us palm wine every morning. We'll have people who do that. Then, but don't worry, we'll plan it. Thank you very much. So nice having you.